Cory, sir. A more contentious
I
man.
asked a question and I'm old enough to answer it. My name is Cory, sir. Giles Cory. I have 600 acres in timber in addition. It's my wife to be condemned.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with such contentious right?
Your Honour, they've been telling lies about my
Do
wife.
you take it upon yourself to determine what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside?
Your Honour, we mean no disrespect.
Disrespect indeed. It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of supreme government of this province. Do you know it?
It says she was reading books, Your Honour, and they came and take her out of my house.
Books? What books?
It's my third wife. I've never had so wife to be such taken with books. And it is my third wife. And I broke charity with her. I broke charity.
Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that in all justice...
Let him submit his evidence in the proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale. Clear this room.
Come now, Giles.
We are desperate, sir. We come here 3 days now and cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Princess Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife, Rebecca, they were condemned this morning.
Indeed. I am amazed to find you in such uproar. I have only heard good reports of your character, Mr. Nurse.
I think they should both be arrested in contempt, sir.
Let you write your plea, and in due time I will...
Excellency, we have proof for your eyes. God forbid you shut them to it. The girls, sir. The girls are frauds.
What's that?
We have proof of it, sir. They are all deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt!
Please, Judge Hawthorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do, sir. And I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And do you know that there are near to 400 in the jails from Marblehead to Lynn, and upon my signature?
Aye.
And that 72 are condemned to hang by that signature.
Mr. Danforth, I never thought to say it to such a weighty judge. But you are deceived.
Mary Warren, what's you about here?
She wishes to speak with the Deputy Governor.
Did you not tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She were, Your Honour. When I go fetched cold last week, she said she was sick.
She's been struggling with us all a week, Your Honour. She comes now to tell the truth, this to you.
And who is this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife. Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief. I think you must tell the girl, sir. The girl has...
Please. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirits?
Never.
She has signed a deposition, sir.
No, except no deposition. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given this story out in the village?
We have not.
They've come to overthrow the court, Your Excellency. This
I pray
man
you,
is...
Mr. Harris. Do you know, Mr. Proctor, the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through these children?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out people for sending their spirits against you? I cannot hear you.
It were pretense, she says.
Ah. And the other girls, Susanna Walcott and the others, they are also pretending.
I said,
Indeed.
Excellency, you surely cannot let so vile a lie be spread in open court.
Indeed not. But it strike hard upon me that they would come here to tell such a tale. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I shall hear you or not, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here, sir. It melts down all concealment.
I know that, sir.
Let's continue. I understand well the husband's tenderness may drive him to extravagance in defence of a wife. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
It is. And you will surely know it.
And you thought to declare this revelation in open court before the public?
Thought I would. Aye. With your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in doing so?
I wish to free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court?
No, sir.
Your Excellency,
Mr. Tudor?
I think it be my duty, sir, and you will not deny it, John. When we come to take his wife, he damn the court and ritual war.
No, you don't do that, Mr. Hale.
Aye. He did. It were a temper. I know not what I did.
Mr. Proctor,
Aye.
have you ever seen the devil?
No, sir.
You are in all respects a gospel Christian.
I am, sir.
Such a Christian that will not come to church but once a month.
Not come to church.
Your Honour, I cannot think you may judge the men on such evidence.
I judge nothing. I tell you straight this, that I have seen marvels in this court. I have seen people choked before my eyes by spirits. I have seen them slashed by daggers and struck by pins. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to believe that the children may be deceiving me. Do you understand my meaning?
Your Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived their lives with such a bad reputation?
Do you read the Gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the Gospel.
I think not. Or you would surely know that Cain were an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Ah, God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by saying I was spirit on them? It is the children alone, and this will prove she lied to you.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sent me a claim in which she states that she is pregnant now.
My wife pregnant.
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
Well, if she says she is pregnant, then she must be. That woman will not lie, sir.
She will not.
In her life, sir, never.
We have thought it too convenient to be credited. However, if I should tell you now that I will let her be kept another month, and if she begins to show her natural signs, you shall have her living another year yet until she is delivered. What say you to that? Come, sir, you say your only purpose is to save your wife, but then she is saved at least a year, and a year is long. What say you? It is done now. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to open a court, Your Honour. This man.
These are my friends. Their wives are also accused.
I judge you not, sir. I am ready to hear your evidence.
Will you read this first, sir? It's a sort of testament. The people signing it declare their good opinion of Rebecca Nurse, my wife, and Martha Court.
Their good opinion.
You notice, sir, they're all landholding farmers, people of the church. They've never seen no signs of dealing with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth. I gave them all my word, no harm would come to them for signing.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
Is every defense an attack upon the court? Can no one...
All innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts to say them. These people are gloomy for it, and I think you will want to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
I think they ought to be examined, sir.
It is not necessarily...
These are all covenant Christians, sir.
Then I am sure they have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants drawn for all of these. Arrest for examination. Now, what other information do you have for us, sir? You may sit, Mr. Nurse.
I brought trouble on these people. I have.
Mary, remember the angel Raphael, the Lord's spies. Remember it. Do that which is good, and no harm shall come to thee.
Come, man, we wait you.
John, my deposition. Give him mine.
This is Mr. Cory's deposition.
No?
What lawyer drew this one, Cory?
You know I never hire a lawyer in my life, Hawthorne.
It is very well phrased. My compliments. Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation against you by Mr. Cory. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs that is now in jail. What say you to that?
It is a lie.
Mr. Putnam states your charge is a lie. What say you to that, sir?
Fart on Thomas Putnam is what I say to that.
What proof do you submit for this charge?
My proof is there. If Jacob hangs for a witch, then he forfeits up his land. That's law. And there is no one but Putnam with the money to buy such a great piece. This man is killing his neighbors for that land.
Man, if your informant tell the truth, then let him come here like an honest man. But if he hide in anonymity, I must know why. Now, sir, the government and Central Church demanded you the name of the man who called Thomas Putnam a common murderer.
Excellency, we cannot link it. There be a prodigious fear of this court in the country.
Then there is a prodigious guilt in the country. Are you afraid to be questioned here?
I may only fear the Lord, sir. But there is a fear in the country nevertheless.
Reproach me not with fear in the country. There is a fear in the country because there is a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
But it does not follow that anyone accused should be pardoned.
No uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hale. No. You are under arrest for contempt of this court. Now sit you down and take counsel with yourself, or you will be set in jail till you decide to answer all questions.
I will kill you, Putnam. I will cut your throat!
Please, Giles. Please.
Say nothing more, John. He's only playing you. He means to hang us all.
This is a court of law, sir. I'll have no effrontery here.
Forgive him, sir. Please, Giles, approve it now. This is Mary Warren's deposition. I'll ask you to remember, sir, that until 2 weeks ago, she was no different than the children of today. You saw her scream. She howled. She even swore that familiar spirits tried to choke her. And when she refused...
We know all of this.
Aye. But now she's saying she never saw God. Nor any spirits vague or clear that tried to choke her. She even declares her friends are lying now.
Excellency, a moment. I think this goes right to the heart of the matter.
It surely does.
I cannot say he is an honest man, and know him little. But in all justice, sir, a claim so weighty as this cannot be argued by a farmer. I pray you, sir, stop here, send him home, and let him come again with a lawyer, because... Excellency, I have signed 72 death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take life without they be proved so immaculate. No slightest qualm of conscience may doubt it.
Mr. Hay, you surely do not doubt my justice.
I have this one son with the soul of Rebecca Nurse, Your Honor. I'll not conceal it. My handshake jealous with a wound. I beg you, sir, this argument let lawyers present to you.
Mr. Hale, believe me, for a man of most terrible learning, you are most bewildered. Forgive me, I have been 32 years at bar, and I would be confounded were I called upon to defend these people. Let you consider that. And I bid you all do likewise. In an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? One calls up witnesses to prove his innocence. But witchcraft is ipso facto. On its face and by its nature, an invisible crime, is it not? Therefore, who may possibly be witness to it? The witch and the victim. None other. Now we cannot hope the witch to accuse herself, granted. Therefore, we must rely upon the victim. And they testify. The children certainly testify. As for the witches, none of us will deny that we are most eager for their confession. Therefore, what is left for a lawyer to draw out? I think I've made my point, have I not?
But this charge girls are not truthful, and if they are
That
not...
is precisely what I am about to consider, sir. What more may you ask of me? Unless you doubt my probity.
Surely do not, sir. Do you consider it then?
Unless you put your heart at rest. Her deposition, Mr. Proctor.
That's a question.
Mr. Paris, I bid you be silent. Mr. Cheever, will you go into the court and bring the children out here? Mary Warren, how came you to this turnabout? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you?
No, sir.
Then you will tell me why you sat in my court, callously lying when you knew people would hang by your evidence. Answer me!
Well, I did, sir.
How were you instructed in your life? Do you not know that God damns all liars? Or is it now that you lie?
No, sir, I'm with God.
You are with God.
I said.
I will tell you this. You are either lying now or you were lying earlier. And either way you have committed perjury and will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied. You know it.
I cannot lie no more.
Sit down, children. Your friend, Mary Warren, has given us a deposition in which she swears that she never saw any familiar spirits, apparition, or any manifest of the devil. Now, children, this is a court of law. The law based upon the Bible and the Bible written by Almighty God forbid the practice of witchcraft and describe death as the penalty thereof. But also the Bible also damns bearers of false witness. Now then, it does not escape me that this may be sent as a trick to blind us. It may be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, who sent her now to distract us from our sacred duty. If that be so, her neck will break for it. But if she speak true, I bid you now drop your guard and confess your pretense. For a quick confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
Children, a very old bit will now be written to your souls until your honesty is proved. Will either of you change your position, or do you force hard questioning?
I have not to change, sir. She lies.
You would still go on with this?
I, sir.
A puppet was discovered in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims that you sat beside her in the court and witnessed how she herself made it, and how she stuck a needle into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
It is a lie, sir.
While you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see any puppets in the house?
Goody Proctor's always kept pockets.
Your Honor, my wife never kept no pockets. Mary Warren swears it was her pocket.
Your Excellency,
Aye.
when I spoke with Goody Proctor in that house, she said she never kept no pockets, but she did say she kept pockets when she were a girl.
She has not been a girl these 15 years, Your Honor.
But a pocket will keep 15 years, will it not?
It will keep if it is kept. But Mary Warren swears she never saw no pockets, nor anyone else.
Why could there not be puppets hid where no one ever saw them?
There might also be a dragon with 5 legs in my house, but no one has seen that.
We are here, Your Excellency, precisely to discover what no one has ever seen.
Your Honor, what has this girl to turn herself about? What is she to gain but hard questioning it and worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a marvellous coup plot to murder.
I believe she means to murder.
This child would murder your wife.
It is not a child. Hear me. She has twice been put out of the meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's that? Laughter during prayer?
Excellency, she was under teacher's power at that time, but she is solemn now.
Surely this has no bearing on the question, sir. He charges contemplation of murder.
Aye. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Mary, tell the governor how you dance in the
Excellency, since I come to say that this man is
Give me
black
a moment,
and
sir.
here.
What is this dancing?
Abigail Williams leads the girls to the woods, and there they dance, naked.
Your Honor, this is...
Mr. Paris caught them himself in the dead of night. There is the child she is.
Mr. Paris?
I can only say, sir, that I never found any of them naked, and this man
But
is
you saw them dancing. Abigail,
Excellency, when I first arrived from Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that himself.
do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do not, sir, but I never saw any of them naked.
But she had danced.
I, sir.
Excellency, will you permit me?
Pray, proceed.
You say that you never saw no spirits, Mary. You say you were never threatened or afflicted by any of the manifest of the devil or the devil's agents.
No, sir.
But when the people accused of witchery confronted you in court, you would faint, saying that their spirits came out of their bodies and choked you.
It will pretend, sir.
I cannot
It will
hear you.
pretend, sir.
But you did turn cold, did you not? I myself picked you up many times, and your skin were icy. Mr. Downfall,
I
you
saw
cannot
that
try.
many times.
They were pretending, they're all marvelous pretenders.
Then she can pretend to faint now.
Now,
Why not now? There are no spirits attacking her, for no one in this court is accused of witchcraft. So let her turn cold now. Let her pretend she is attacked now. Let her faint. Faint!
Faith?
I faint. Prove to us how you pretended in the court so many times.
I cannot faith now, sir.
can you not pretend it?
But I have no sense of it now.
Why? What is lacking now?
Well, I cannot tell you, sir.
Might it be that here we have no afflicting spirit loose, but in the court there were some?
No, sir.
Then see no spirits now. And prove to us that you can faint at your own will, as you claim.
I cannot, sir.
Then you will confess, will you not? It's were attacking spirits that made you faint.
No, sir, it wasn't.
This is a trick to blindness.
It's not a trick. Well, I used to think because I thought I saw spirits.
Thoughts you saw.
But I did not, Your Honor.
How can you think you saw them unless you did?
I cannot tell how. The girls, I heard them screaming, and Your Honor, you seem to believe them. And they were only sport at the beginning, but then the whole world cried, spirits, spirits. And I promise you, Mr. Temple, I only thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely, Your Excellency is not taken in by this simple lie.
Abigail, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. And be wary, child. To God every soul is precious, and his vengeance is terrible on those that take life without cause. Might it be that the spirits you have seen are illusion only, some deception that may
Why, this is a base question, sir.
Child, I would have you consider.
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I have seen my blood running out. I've been near murdered every day because I've done my duty, pointing out the devil's people. And this is my reward, to be denied, mistrusted, questioned. Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. I think you to be so mighty the power of hell may not turn on your wits. Beware of it. There is...
What is it, child?
I know not. A wind. A cold wind has come. Abigail, Your Honor, please.
They're pretending. Your Honor, she's cold.
There. Do you stand a shadow over me? Oh, save me. I breathe. This wind. Oh, wind. I don't do that.
One, do you witch her? I say, do you send your spirits out?
Go, Mr. Proctor. I cannot. Heavenly Father, take away this shadow.
I will go to heaven. Why?
Man, what's you?
It is a whore, Your Honor.
You charge?
Mr. Danforth, he is lying.
Mock her. Now she'll soak a scream to stab him with.
You will prove this. This will not pass.
I have known her, sir. I have known her.
You are a lecturer.
John, you cannot say such a thing.
Francis, I wish you had some evil in you, in which you might know me. A man will not cast away his good name. Surely you know that.
In what time? In what place?
In a proper place, where my beasts are bedded, on the last night of my joys of 8 months past. She used to serve me in my house, sir. A man may think God speaks, but God sees everything. I know that now. I beg you, sir. I beg you, see her what she is. My wife, my dear good wife, took this girl and put her out on the high road for being what she is, a lump of vanity. Forgive me, sir. Forgive me. She thinks to dance with me on my wife's grave. And though she might, for I once thought of her softly, God help me, I lusted, but her promise is made in such sweat. It is a whore's vengeance. I know you see it now. I set myself entirely in your hands. I know you see it now.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this?
If I must answer that, I will leave and I will not come back.
I have made a bet on my honor. I have wrung the doom of my good name. My wife is innocent, except she knew a whore when she saw one.
What looks do you give me? Oh, I will not have such looks!
You will remain where you are! Mr. Paris, go into court with good wife Proctor out. Bring her out! And tell her not one word that's been spoken here, and let you not before you enter. Now, we shall touch the very bottom of this swamp. Your wife, you say, is an honest woman.
In her life, sir, she has never lied. There are those that cannot sing and those that cannot weep. My wife cannot lie, sir. I have paid much to learn it.
And when she put this girl out of your house, she put her out for a harlot.
Aye.
And knew her for a harlot.
She knew her for a harlot.
And if it be for harlotry, may God spread his mercy. Hold! Turn your back. Turn your back. You do likewise. Now let neither of you turn to face Goody Proctor. No one in this room is to raise a gesture, aye or nay. Enter. Mr. Chief will report this testimony in all exactness. Come here, woman. Look at me and not at your husband. In my eyes only. We are given to understand that at some point you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss? Woman, you will look into my eyes only. The answer is in your memory and you need no help to give it to me. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me with my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you?
She was...
Woman, look at me. Was she slovenly? Lazy? What disturbance did she cause?
Your Honor, in that time I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He has never drunk his summer, nor wasted his time on shovelboard, but always at his work. But in my sickness, you see, sir, I was a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband's son turning from me. And this girl,
Look at me.
my son, Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I hated when he fancied her. And so one night I lost my wits, I think, and put her out on highway.
Your husband, did he indeed turn from you?
My husband was a goodly man, sir.
Then he did not turn from you.
He...
Woman, look at me. To your own knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer my question. Is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Remove her, Marshal.
Elizabeth, tell the truth.
She has spoken. Remove her.
I have confessed it.
Oh, God!
She only thought to save my name.
Ecstasy, it is a natural right, and so I beg you, stop here before another is condemned. Private vengeance is working through this testimony. From the beginning, this man has always struck.
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man has lied.
I believe him. From the beginning, this girl has always struck me false. She has.
You will not be gone. Be gone, I say!
What is it, child? Girls, why do you?
Solomon, counterattack!
Where?
Why did you come, yellow bird?
Where's the bird? I see no bird.
My face! My face!
Mr. Hale,
Be quiet.
do you see a bird?
Be quiet.
But God made my face. You cannot want to turn my face. Envy is a deadly sin, Mary. Abby, oh Mary, this is a black heart to change your shape. No, I cannot stop my mouth. It's God's work, I do. Abby, I'm here. Oh Mary, please don't come down. Your claws, she's stretching her claws.
Lies! Lies!
Please don't hurt. Abby, you mustn't.
Why does she see this vision?
She sees nothing. She sees nothing. Abby, I'm here. Abby, I'm here.
Mary, do you wish her? I say, do you set your spirit up? Why do the enemy repeat you?
Give me a whip, I'll stop it.
You're just sporting! You're sporting! Abby, stop it! Abby, stop it! Stop it!
A little while ago, you were afflicted. Now it seems you have found the power to afflict others. Where have you found this power?
I have no power!
They're calling you, mister.
Why did you turn about these past 2 weeks? You have seen the devil, have you not?
You cannot believe them.
You have seen the devil. You have made a compact with Lucifer.
Devil hangs no liars, Mary.
What say you? I cannot hear you.
Mary, the devil hangs no liars.
Do you know who I am? I say you will hang if you do not open with me.
Remember danger of me. Do that with
Her wings are spreading! I see nothing!
Your Honor, do you confess his power? Will you speak?
She's gonna come down!
I say, will you speak?
I cannot! I cannot!
Cast the devil out! Look him in the face! Trouble him! We'll save him!
Mary, tell the governor!
Don't touch me!
Mary,
Don't you touch me!
Mary, how?
You're the devil's man, Mr. Proctor.
Praise God!
Praise God! Go your way no more. I'm not hanging with you.
He bids you do the devil's work.
He covered me by now. Every day to serve.
To sign what?
My name. He wants my name. I'll kill you, he says. If my life ends. We must go overthrow the court. That's what he says.
Mr. Hale.
He wakes me every night. And his eyes are cold. His fingers claw my neck and I'm outside.
This child's gone wild.
No. I love God. I go your way no more.
Mary.
I could not hurt you no more.
What are you? You are combined with Antichrist, are you not? I have seen your power. You will not deny it.
Excellent.
I will have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Do you confess yourself defiled with hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet? What say you, sir?
I say God is dead.
Hear it! Hear it!
A fire is burning. I hear the boots of Lucifer. I see his filthy face, and it is my face. And it is your face, Mr. Danforth. For them that quail, to bring men out of ignorance as I've quailed. Does you quail now? For you know, in all your black hearts, that this be fraud. And God damns our kind especially, and we will burn